And right now our timers and officials starting to take their relative position around the pool deck. Timers, you can pull those chairs forward on the starting block side of the rope. They belong to you. And in just a few minutes, we'll be calling that first wave of swimmers behind the starting blocks getting ready to go. Need to be wrapping up your warm-up. We're going to be closing out the competition pool at this point. Diving well is open for general warm-up and warm-down. Oh, you got to make a big noise before you start your swims. And getting ready at the starting blocks. Again, the scoreboard course is going to be gentlemen, 12 and under for the 100 freestyle. T.J. Eschman taking block number 3 right now. Gavin Floyd at block number 4, scoreboard course. Austin Edmondson at block number 5, scoreboard course. In the main course, the diving well course, Claire Palmer at block number 3. Reagan Winterton at block number 4. Shaylee Menzione, I'll get it straight, get my tongue straight, at block number 5, getting ready to go. You own the starting block when the heat in front of you hits the water. Everybody else behind the timers This starting here or there. And we are going to start in the main course. First, let me hear you clap. And that is the get ready whistle. Main course, ladies, 12 and under, 100 freestyle. Heat 1. And the scoreboard course now has the start. Gentlemen, 12 and under, 100 freestyle. Heat 1. And heat number 2, you own the starting block now. Step forward, take ownership of it. Let the referee and starter see that you are there and ready to go. In the ladies' course, 11 and 12, Carrie Cyber at block number 1, Cara Fiala at block 2, Ella Fowler at block number 3, Catherine Broadberry at block number 4, Alice Barone at block number 5, Lila Morrison at 6, and Lena Huang at block number 7 getting ready to go. In the gentlemen's course, it's James Bowie at block number 1, Luke Adcock at block 2, Troy Marshall at 3, Tobias Canel at block number 4, 5 is Yang Janadis. Ladies' course has the start, heat 2. And obviously, we're not going to have time for introductions. Gentlemen's course, heat number 2, are you ready? Gentlemen's course has the start. And we will track the lead swimmer in each heat, 106.94 by Shaylee Manzione. In the ladies' course, 104.78 by Gavin Floyd. In the gentlemen's course, and ladies' course, heat 3. And gentlemen's course, heat 3. And into the wall with the ladies. 102.60 in lane 6. Ladies course heat 4. And gentlemen's course into the wall. No more ones. 59.73 Lyndon Jing. Heat 4 scoreboard course. And it's heat 4 in each course in the water. Heat number 5, you own the starting block. In the 11 and 12 ladies right now, 10061, the low bid. Cara Vianla out of heat number 2. And heat 5, are you ready? Ladies 11 and 12, heat 5. And in the scoreboard course, 58.80, Rodrigo Sereno, scoreboard course, heat 5. And Rochester Swim Club, Rodrigo Sereno, 58.80, the low time in the 11 and 12 gentlemen. And the ladies course, heat number 5 in the water, bringing it home. What's this going to look like? '11 and 12 ladies, heat 6. And that was Caitlin Carney leading that last heat. Long Island, 101.64. Heat 7, 11 and 12 ladies at the blocks, into the wall with the gentlemen, and 57.93. Now the time to beat, at least to get that center lane. Scoreboard course, heat 6. And that was Den de Paris of Hinsdale with the low time in the 11 and 12 gentlemen right now. Into the wall with the ladies, 59.96. Ladies course, heat 7. And that was Layla Almacian of Metro Surge Aquatics. No more ones in the 11 and 12 ladies if you want that center lane. And into the wall of the gentlemen's course. Stop on the clock. 57.01. Gentlemen's course, heat 7. And ladies course, 11 and 12 ladies, heat 8. And the low bid, the gentleman, Leon Zacher Chimney at of Rockville, Montgomery, 57:01. In the ladies, 59:96. Lele Almacian of Metro Surge Aquatic Club. And gentlemen's course, bringing it home. Into the wall, 56:06. Gentlemen's course, Heat 8. And that was Keenan McKim of Rochester, 56:06. Now the low time in the 11 and 12 gentlemen. And Rockville, coach admin. And ladies' course has the start. Heat 9. Heat 9, 11 and 12 ladies. Gentlemen, step down. 11 and 12 gentlemen, please step down. You do not have the start. Scoreboard course, 11 and 12 gentlemen. Heat 9. And good to go in each course. Heat number 10 has ownership of the starting blocks. And 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 10. Gentlemen's course, Heat 10. And another member of the 56 Club, Zeke Hamilton in lane number 8, just getting out of the water. Heat number 11 getting ready at the starting blocks. 11 and 12 ladies coming into the finish. And 59-22, 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 11. 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 11. And 55-67, Sam Branch. Gentlemen, 11 and 12 have the start. And into the wall with the ladies. Ladies course has the start. Ladies course, Heat 12. Scoreboard course, 11 and 12 gentlemen, Heat 11. The next event in the scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies, 100 freestyle. Next event, scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies. And into the wall, 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 13. Scoreboard course, Heat 12. And in the water we go. Eli Purdon in the gentleman's course now has the low bid, 52.64. And the deciding heat of 11 and 12 gentlemen at the starting blocks. Heat number 313 taking ownership. (11 and 12 ladies making their way to the finish. (11 and 12 ladies, Heat 14. And gentlemen, 11 and 12 into the wall. 51.57, Cullen Daniel now with the low tide. Heat 13, the deciding heat. Next heat, next event in the scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies. Heat 1 at the starting blocks. Collins Myers at block number 2. Allison Graddick at block 3. Scoreboard course. Elizabeth Clemon at block 4. Scoreboard course. Emma Routman at block number 5. Scoreboard course. Kylie Blankenship at block number 6 in the scoreboard course. Into the wall, 11 and 12 ladies, 55.61. 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 15. And gentlemen's course, Caleb Gudovich, 49.70, puts him in the hot seat tonight. Scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies, Heat 1, 100 freestyle. And 55.61, Isabel Tran of Nova, Virginia, right now the low time in the ladies 11 and 12 100 freestyle. It is no longer ladies, gentlemen, it's ladies 11 and 12, ladies 13 and 14. And ladies, 11 and 12 coming into the wall. Heat number 16 of the 11 and 12 ladies. Are you ready? Heat 16. And Morgan Wang leading heat number 15 into the wall. 1 minute, 5 1/1000ths. Scoreboard course, heat 2. And it is Emma Routman setting the first challenge in the 13 and 14 ladies. 57.29. Heat number 3. Scoreboard course, the starting blocks belong to you. And 11 and 12 ladies making their way to the finish. Heat number 17 standing ready. Heat 17. 58 minutes. Thirteen and 14 ladies, heat 3. And 56.87, Maggie Mungovan in the 13 and 14 ladies getting out of the water is in the hot seat. No longer a swimmer, she is the target. And 11 and 12 ladies making their way to the finish now. Heat number 18 getting ready at the starting blocks. Eleven and 12 ladies, heat 18. And that was Long Island Express El Chania hitting the wall first. 13 and 14 ladies, scoreboard course, heat 4. And the low time in the 13 and 14 ladies, 56.87, still stands from heat number 2. Heat number 5 of the 13 and 14 ladies have ownership of the starting blocks. Eleven and 12 ladies, heat 19. And Samantha Bester leading the heat, 57 and change, 13 and 14 ladies, heat 5. And Layla Spalik Velasquez, Nova of Virginia, 56.63. Now the low bid and puts her in the hot seat. No longer a swimmer, she is now the target. And into the wall with the 11 and 12 ladies. Morgan Wu, 55-36. 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 20. And the deciding heat of 11 and 12 ladies getting ready at the starting block. Heat number 21. 13 and 14 ladies tagging in. Heat 6. Diving well course, main course, gentlemen, 13 and 14. 100 freestyle, you're the next event. One more heat of the 11 and 12 ladies. And into the wall, 54-18. 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 21, the deciding heat. And that's Yara Sibolina starting the 54 club. 13 and 14 gentlemen, Heat 1, are you ready? Into the wall with the 13 and 14 ladies. Scoreboard course, Heat 7. And that was Sienna Foley in the 13 and 14 ladies. 53 and change, 53-13. Heat number 8 taking ownership of the starting blocks. And into the wall with the 11 and 12 ladies. Decisions. There it is. 53-70. Going to be the overall low bid posted by Amelia Alcina, Rockville, Montgomery. Gentlemen, 13 and 14, 100 freestyle, Heat 1. And 13 and 14 ladies, Heat number 8. Ozaki Aquatics coach. Ozaki Aquatics coach, admin. And that first challenge in the gentlemen, 13 and 14, making their way into the finish. Gentlemen, 13 and 14, Heat 2. Ladies, 13 and 14, Heat 9. And ladies, 13 and 14, making a turn. Gentlemen, 13 and 14, bringing it home. Gentlemen, 13 and 14, Heat 3. And into the wall with the ladies. Scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies, Heat 10. And 55-66 Madison Woodward, nation's capital, leading that last heat of the 13 and 14 ladies. Bringing it home in the 13 and 14 gentlemen now. Heat number 4, are you ready? Gentlemen's course, Heat 4. And Jack Elliott leading heat number 3 into the wall, 52 and change. Ladies course, heat number 11. And it looked like that was Reese Cruz of Academy Bullets leading heat number 10 of the 13 and 14 ladies into the wall. $55 and change. 13 and 14 gentlemen now making the finish. And stopping the clock, 51-51, Matt Logan. Gentlemen, heat 5. And that puts Matt Logan in the hot seat. Into the wall with the ladies. And 56-8. Ladies course heat 12. And Victoria Perdomo leading heat number 11 in 56-8. Swim Atlanta. Ladies course, heat 13. And gentlemen's course, heat 6. Hold on. Yep, hold on. And results. 12 and under gentlemen, 100 freestyle. Results are posted. And ladies course, And Heat 13 in the ladies' course, good to go. Heat 14 taking ownership of the starting blocks. Scoreboard course, Heat 14. And it looks like 54.26 going to be the low time in the 13 and 14 ladies right now. Heat number 15 getting ready at the starting blocks in the scoreboard course. Into the wall with the gentlemen and stopping the clock. 53.14, gentlemen, Heat 7. What heat are we on? Ladies course, Heat 15. And gentlemen, Heat 9. Scoreboard course, Heat number 16. And that was Eleanor Lumens leading Heat number 15 into the wall on the 13 and 14 ladies. Into the wall with the gentlemen, 13 and 14, 50.58. Gentlemen, Heat 11. Heat 10. And scoreboard course has the start. Scoreboard course. Main course, diving well course. Gentlemen, 13 and 14, Heat 10. Scoreboard course. And this is heat number 18 in the scoreboard course. (13 and 14) gentlemen, heat 11. And scoreboard course, heat 19. And into the wall with the 13 and 14 gentlemen, heat 12. And 13 and 14 ladies, scoreboard course, heat 20. Is it possible to knock on the door of the broadcast truck and tell them I've lost my computer? I've lost the feed from the scoreboard to the computer. The trailer out there that the people in for doing live stream.
Okay, let me go ahead and let Mr. Lo know.
Okay, yep. And right now, the 13 and 14 gentlemen, that's heat number 13 in the water. In the scoreboard course, our next event is going to be the 50 backstroke for gentlemen. Scoreboard course. And heat number 22 of the ladies, 13 and 14, is the deciding heat. In the scoreboard course, next event, 50 backstroke. 13 and 14 gentlemen. And this is heat number 14 of the 13 and 14 gentlemen in the water. Into the wall with the ladies, Sarah Young, 51.91. Scoreboard course, heat 22, the deciding heat. Main course, heat number 16, 15. And results. 12 and under ladies, 100 freestyle. Results are now posted. Yep. And right now, getting ready for 50 backstroke, 12 and under gentlemen, heat 1. Gentlemen stepping in, ladies stepping out. Into the wall in the main course. And main course, 13 and 14 gentlemen. Good. Scoreboard course, heat number 2. 11 and 12 gentlemen, 50 backstroke. And in the main course, getting ready to go, our next event, the 12 and under ladies 50 backstroke, the deciding heat of the gentlemen's 100 freestyle is at the starting blocks. And into the wall of the 13 and 14 gentlemen. 48.06, heat 17. Scoreboard course, heat 3. Bill, could you go out to the broadcast trailer and tell them that their computer's shut down and rebooted and I have no feed now from the scoreboards? Thank you, Bill. And getting ready next in the course closest to the diving well, we'll call it the main course. 11 and 12 ladies for the 50 backstroke. Into the wall with the 13 and 14 gentlemen. 46.41. Looks like the low bid will know. Jaden Sy going to be in the hot seat. And scoreboard course has the start. Heat 4. And main course has the next start. 11 and 12 ladies, 50 backstroke, heat 1. Ladies, heat 1. Scoreboard course, heat 5. And the first challenge in the ladies 11 and 12 backstroke, 36-7 or 2-0, being posted. Shaylee Menzione, heat 2, 11 and 12 ladies. And scoreboard course, heat 6. Eleven and 12 ladies, heat 3. Scoreboard course, 11 and 12 gentlemen, heat 7. Eleven and 12 ladies, heat 4. And Avery Hugh with the low bid right now, 29-1-8, scoreboard course, heat 8. 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 5.
We're going to re-swim Heat 21 of the girls 13-14 after the boys, after this boys 12 and under 50 back on the scoreboard, okay?
Let me see it.
Event 21. Event 3.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Got it. And into the wall we go is the Netzer 3107 main course. And right now in the scoreboard course, we have a re-swim of the 13 and 14 ladies, Heat 21. This is a re-swim, 13 and 14 ladies. I take that back. And ladies' course has the start. And scoreboard course has the start. Eleven and 12 ladies, Heat 8.
Swim RVA to that bit. Swim RVA.
And 11 and 12 ladies. And right now on the scoreboard course, this is a re-swim of 13 and 14 ladies, 100 freestyle. 11 and 12 ladies. Heat. And this is Heat 10 of the 11 and 12 ladies, 50 backstroke. Coming into the walls, scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies, 100 freestyle. St. Charles, coach, Nation's Capital, coach to admin. RVA, coach to admin. Scoreboard course has the start. And main course, 11 and 12 ladies. And to recap what's going on, 13 and 14 ladies, 100 backstroke. Heat number 1 in the scoreboard course right now. Heat number 2 getting ready at the starting blocks. 11 and 12 ladies in the main course. This is heat number 11 coming into the wall. "11 and 12 ladies, main course has the start, Heat 12. Scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies, Heat 2. "11 and 12 ladies, Heat 13. And that first challenge in the 13 and 14 ladies 100 backstroke, Emmy Madeline, Swim Atlanta, 104.07.
He said he'll come in during the break because he gave me all the info, but it's still not.
Yep. And into the wall with the 11 and 12 ladies. Heat 14, 11 and 12 ladies. And the scoreboard course has the start, Heat 3. And 11 and 12 ladies, you have the start, heat number 15. Next event in the main course is going to be 13 and 14, gentlemen. 100 backstroke. We have one more heat at the 11 and 12 ladies. The deciding heat. Eleven and 12 ladies, heat 16. And scoreboard course has the start, heat 4. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. They're on Meet Mobile. I don't know if they're pinning them up somewhere. I haven't seen them. They just tell me to announce that that they've been posted. Ask your coach. He would probably know. Yep. And right now, the main course, 13 and 14, gentlemen, 100 backstroke, heat 1. And getting ready in the scoreboard course, heat number 5 of the 13 and 14 ladies 100 backstroke. And scoreboard course, heat 5. And the main course, 13 and 14, gentlemen, heat 2. And to recap, that first wave of 13 and 14 gentlemen 100 backstroke, Nick McMaster setting the challenge 59.77. So far, according to my notes, 13 and 14 ladies, Cora Chunta of Swim Atlanta, 103.11, the low bid for that center lane so far. And into the wall we go with the ladies. 1:00.95. Scoreboard course, Heat 6. And 13 and 14 gentlemen, Heat 3. And Kara Chive in the ladies 13 and 14 100 backstroke now has the low bid, 1 minute 95 100 seconds. Swims for Nation's capital. Heat number 6 making that turn, bringing it into the wall in the scoreboard course. Heat number 7 standing ready. And scoreboard course has to start. 1:01.91 the challenge. And 59.72 in the gentlemen right now, Ryan Schlogrove. Gentlemen, Heat 4. And 13 and 14 ladies bringing it into the finish. That new low bid. Scoreboard course, Heat 8. And into the wall with the gentlemen, 58.99. Now the low bid. Gentlemen, Heat 5. And Virginia Stingrays, Rays, coach, admin. And the scoreboard course bringing it home. Into the wall we go. Emily Ann, 101.9 and change. Scoreboard course, Heat 9. And 57.61. Gentlemen's course, Heat 6. And that was Logan Phillip in the 13 and 14 gentlemen. 57 and change, the low bid for that center lane so far in the 13 and 14 gentlemen. Bringing it home in the ladies course right now. And into the wall, 102.52. Ladies course, Heat 10. And into the wall, 13 and 14 gentlemen stopping the clock. Gentlemen, Heat 7. And under the flags into the wall with the ladies. Holly Mazzella, 101 and change. Scoreboard course, Heat 11. And in the gentlemen's course, Owen Bowe, 57.96. Gentlemen's course, Heat 8. And into the wall with the ladies, Yuri Shivko, 59.12, the low bid. Ladies course, scoreboard course. And right now, the gentlemen 13 and 14 have the start. Gentlemen 13 and 14, Heat 9. Scoreboard course has the start. Ladies 13 and 14, Heat 12. And right now we are paused in the 13 and 14 lady. Coming into the wall, 13 and 14 gentlemen. Nate Doran, 55.89. Gentlemen's course has the start. Ladies step back. And impressive splits, 26, 27, 27 in the gentleman's course right now. That's Grant Winterton of Swim United in point position under the flags into the wall. And the challenge, 55.85. 13 and 14 gentlemen, Heat 11. And the scoreboard course is still paused for an administrative challenge. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the Speedo tent got to sign up for the Treasure Dive coming up. That's going to happen at 4:30 this afternoon. The Speedo tent is just outside the athletes' entrance to the stadium. And we are looking to do sign-ups before 11. Good things to do. Speedo, one of our great sponsors. You can't say swimming without saying Speedo. Into the wall with the gentleman, Luke Jacobs, 55.25. Gentlemen, Heat 12. And it won't be long before we're into the girls 12 and under 100 breaststroke in the main course. We only have 2 more heats of the 13 and 14 gentlemen for the backstroke, and then it's breaststroke time. And the scoreboard course looks like we're good to go. Heat 12, 13 and 14 ladies. And 53.40, now the bid. Gentlemen's course, heat 13. And heat number 14, and the 13 and 14 gentlemen, the main course, is the deciding heat of the gentlemen's 100 backstroke. Next event is going to be the 12 and under ladies 100 breaststroke. Results. 13 and 14 gentlemen, 100 freestyle. Results are posted. It is now 10 o'clock. You have 30 minutes to let us know your intention to scratch. Scoreboard course, heat 13. And Jack Danahy, Nova of Virginia, 52.28, now the low bid. He's in the hot seat, deciding heat 14. And scoreboard course, bringing it home. Into the wall with heat 13, heat 14. Are you ready? And that's Kyla Noe, 10062, scoreboard course, heat 14. And getting ready at the starting blocks in the main course, 12 and under ladies, 100 breaststroke. Heat number 1 getting ready to go into the wall, 49-1, Elliott Leisure. Looks like he's going to have the hot seat tonight. We'll know when the official results are posted. And now both courses are ladies' courses, 11 and 12 ladies in the main course, 13 and 14 ladies backstroke in the scoreboard course. Ladies, 11 and 12, heat 1. And Sophia Angela Popolo, Barracudas 59.50, Heat 15, scoreboard course. And there are only 2 members of that 59 club in the ladies 100 backstroke. Yuri Shlivko of Long Island, 59.12 out of heat number 11. And Sophia Angela Popolo of the Barracudas out of that last heat, heat number 14. In the main course, heat 16, standing ready. That's in the scoreboard course. Heat number 2, standing ready in the ladies 100 breaststroke. And we're about ready to set that first challenge. Who's it going to be? Over in lane number 5, Addie Gilkey, 1:20.52. 11 and 12 ladies, heat 2, 11 and 12 ladies, breaststroke. Scoreboard course, heat 16, 13 and 14 ladies. And Rays, coach for the Stingrays. Need to see you at admin. Coach for the Stingrays, admin. And into the wall, our breaststrokers stopping the clock. Audrey Fair. Breaststroke, heat 3. And scoreboard course, heat 17, 100 backstroke. And right now, the low bid in the ladies, 13 and 14 backstroke, just got out of the water. Cam Gardner, Peoria Area Water Wizards. Heat number 18 at the starting blocks now in the scoreboard course is the deciding heat of the ladies 100 backstroke. Next event, gentlemen, 12 and under, scoreboard course, 100 breaststroke. Scoreboard course, next event, not the next heat, but the next event, 12 and under gentlemen. Scoreboard course for 100 breaststroke. And into the wall with the 11 and 12 ladies breaststroke stopping the clock. 1:17 and change. Ladies, 12 and under, heat 3. And scoreboard course, Heat 18, the deciding heat. And good to go in this scoreboard course. The next heat, next event, scoreboard course, 12 and under gentlemen. Heat 1 taking ownership of the starting blocks for the 100 breaststroke. And into the wall with the 11 and 12 ladies. Stopping the clock. 1:13.32. Ladies, Heat 5. And our final backstroke swim just finished up. 56.77. We'll have results shortly. 11 and 12 gentlemen. Heat 1, 100 breaststroke. And results, 13 and 14 ladies, 100 freestyle. Results are posted. 12 and under ladies, 50 backstroke. Results are posted. And into the wall with the 11 and 12 ladies, breaststroke. Stopping the clock first, Lauren Tane, 1:15.14. Ladies, 11 and 12, Heat 6. And the gentlemen, our first challengers in the 100 breaststroke. Simon Reichert with a 1:16.2 and change. Gentlemen, scoreboard course, Heat 2. And the gentlemen coming into the 50-yard marker, the ladies in the home stretch. Getting ready at the starting blocks, heat number 7 of the 11 and 12 ladies. And into the wall, stopping the clock, 1:11.82. And that's Isabel Tran of Nova, Virginia. Ladies, 11 and 12, Heat 7. And into the wall with the gentleman, James Bowie, in at 1:14.52. Gentlemen's course, Heat 3. And results, 13 and 14 ladies, 100 freestyle. The results are posted. 13 and 14 ladies, 100 freestyle. And 1:14.35 in the ladies' course. Ladies' course, Heat 8. And gentlemen's breaststroke right now. Alex Greer, 110 and change, Heat 4, scoreboard course. And right now, the 11 and 12 ladies making their way home to the finish line under the flags. Lexi Heinst, swim RVA, 1:13.67. (11 and 12 ladies, Heat 9. And into the wall in the gentlemen's course, scoreboard course, Heat 5. And only two more heats of the 13 and 14 gentlemen, 11 and 12 gentlemen in the 100 breaststroke. Then we ebb into the 200 breaststroke for 13 and 14 ladies in the scoreboard course. Need to be making their way behind the timers. And 11 and 12 ladies bringing it home right now. Lexi Heinz, 113. The low bid so far for that center lane, the hot seat. And into the wall we go. Lima Edwards, 112.23. Puts her in the hot seat. 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 10. And scoreboard course. Tommy Johnson, New Trier, 107 and change. Scoreboard course, Heat 6. And Tommy Johnson with the low bid in the 11 and 12 gentlemen for that center lane. And we call that center lane at this meet the hot seat. You are in trouble when you're there. Everybody's after you. Results. 12 and under gentlemen, 50 backstroke. Results are now posted. And in the 11 and 12 ladies, stopping the clock right now, Lillian Rowell, 108.45. 11 and 12 ladies, Heat 11. And catcher can Killer Whales. Roman Olson now in the hot seat. 103 and change. Heat 7, the deciding heat. Heat 7, scoreboard course has the start.
Southwest and Patriots relay cards.
And Southwest, coach. Patriots, coach. Relay cards. Southwest, Patriots, relay cards. Next heat, next event in the scoreboard course, the 13 and 14 ladies, 200 breaststroke. CC Steele McQuillan at block number 2. Kenley Marks at block 3. Addie McGrath at block number 4. Emma Routman at block 5. Bailey Hine takes block number 6. Kirsten Johnson getting ready at block number 7. Into the wall with the 11 and 12 ladies, Aggie Lang. 11 and 12 ladies, the deciding heat. Heat 12. And Jeffrey Carty looks like he may be our chief agitator. Scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies, 200 breaststroke, Heat 1. And at the starting blocks in the main course, the course closest to the diving well, 13 and 14 gentlemen, 200 breaststroke getting ready to go. Gabe Gleason at block 3, Gio Parisi at block number 4, and Liam Karowski at block 5. Into the wall with the 11 and 12 ladies. And boom, there it is. Eva Gracia, 107.92. Looks like the overall low time. We'll know in a few moments if she has the hot seat or she's the chief agitator. Gentlemen, 13 and 14, 200 breaststroke, Heat 1. And in the scoreboard course, making that turn into the final 50 of our first 200 breaststroke challenge. The ladies 13 and 14. Heat number 2 getting ready to go. Guinea Elg at block number 1. Keely Franks at block 2. Jingru Hung at block number 3. Emily McGill takes block 4. Gillen Krogan at block number 5. Ava Bryan at 6. Kate Dixon at 7. And Kaylee Sterling at block number 8 getting ready to go in the scoreboard course. And into the wall of first challenge is going to happen in another 50 yards, looks like. In the gentlemen's course, the gentlemen 13 and 14 in the main course, where we will be staging finals. Justin Liu at block number 1. Sam Zhao takes block 2. Jake Rosenberger at block number 3. Colin McCory at 4. Liam Jens at block number 5. Joshua Chow at 6. And Lance Park at block number 7. And Speedo, you got to go sign up for the treasure dive. Competition is going to start at 4:30 this afternoon to collect underwater treasures. Scoreboard course, Heat 2. And 2:40.49, our first challenge in the 200 breaststroke. And getting ready to set the first challenge in the gentlemen 13 and 14. Gio Parisi, 2:20, Heat 2, gentlemen. And at 200, the magic distance, there are more events offered at the 200 length than any other in swimming in the world, period. All the individual strokes, the 200 IM, the 4x200 relays. You master the 200 and you are good to go in the world of swimming. And getting ready at the starting blocks right now. Josie Gans in the scoreboard course at block number 1. Kaylee Krups at block number 2. Bethany Ginelick at block number 3. Eleanor Bartholomew at block number 4. Eva Johnson takes block number 5. Rosie Avella at 6. Maddie Miller at 7. And Perkins Smith at block number 8. In the 13 and 14 gentlemen, the main course, it's Eli Hunter getting ready at block number 1. Jacob Milan takes ownership of block 2. Marcus Chan at 3. Jacob Rudin at block number 4. Cole Fekedi at block number 5. Peter Gow at 6. Eric Jen at 7. And Danil Kozhanov at block number 8 getting ready to go. Into the wall with the ladies, scoreboard course. Heat 3. And Emily McGill in the hot seat now for Nova of Virginia. The low time, no longer a swimmer. She is the target. And bringing it home now in the gentlemen's course, heat number 2 about ready to set the finish. And that's Colin McCrory, 2:25.58. Gentlemen, heat 3. And at the starting blocks, in the scoreboard course, Maria Keenan at block number 1. Block number 2 is Sophia Hogan. At block 3, Anna Pan. Tatum Hall takes ownership of block number 4. Lila Skillman at block number 5. Addie McNeil owns block 6. Block number 7, Ripa Gardner. And Sadie Gomez at block number 8, taking ownership. In the gentlemen's course, Milo Thaden at block number 1, taking ownership. Levi LeCamping at block number 2. Evan Wu at 3. 4 is Reed Yee. Sebastian Ashuv at block number 5. Emerson Lanza at 6. 7 is Isaiah Colazo. And Brandon Thigh at block number 8, getting ready. And ladies course closing into the finish. There it is, 2:34.40, Eva Johnson. Ladies course, the scoreboard course, heat 4. And in the 13 and 14, gentlemen bringing it home under the flags. And a big reach for the touch there in lane number 3, stopping the clock, Marcus Chan. Post in at 2:20.77. Gentlemen, heat 4. And at the starting blocks now in the scoreboard course, Ray Wagner at block number 1. Brooke Ryan takes block 2. Block number 3, the new owner there, Zora Gansner. Karina Averill at block number 4. Ryan Kehoe at block number 5. Ainsley Agee at block 6. Michaela Major at 7. And Ava Long taking ownership of block number 8. In the gentlemen's course right now, it's heat number 5. At the starting blocks, taking ownership is Ray Wang at block number 1. Silas Jenkins at 2. Danny Nedelhaft at block number 3. Adrian Leon at 4. Josiah Whitfield at 5. Dexter Britton at 6. Kingston Lee at 7. And Darren Zhao at block number 8. And the ladies' course making the turn to the final 50. And results. 13 and 14 ladies, 100 backstroke results are posted. Into the wall in the scoreboard course. Mara Keenan, 230.85, Heat 5, scoreboard course. And Maria Keenan of Shorewood Swim Club is in the hot seat. No longer a swimmer, she's the target. Into the wall with the gentleman. Emerson Lanza in at 220.92. Gentlemen, Heat 5. And to recap the gentlemen, Marcus Chan of Rise Aquatic, 220.77 is still in the hot seat. Emerson Lenz of Rochester Swim Club, 220.92. He is our chief agitator right now. Getting everybody stirred up. Even the guy in the hot seat. And at the starting blocks, our new owners in the scoreboard course, Jasmine Kosmenikuk at block number 1, Jay Johnson at block number 2, Ella Hansen at 3, Katie Azok at block 4, Joy Lang at 5, Amelia Keller at 6, Carmen Navarez at block number 7, and Indu Kumar at block number 8 getting ready. In the gentlemen's course getting ready to go, our new owners of the starting block there, Brandon Pino owns block number 1, Bennett Bushman at 2, Austin Theodore at block number 3, Joseph 1 at 4, Ethan Guggle at block number 5, 6 is Nico Zen, Andrew Farmer at 7, and Raleigh Harrington getting ready at block number 8. And the ladies' course, heat number 5, bringing it home under the flags. Ainsley Aggie taking the tag at 236.13. Scoreboard course, heat 6. And Josiah Whitfield, 220.132. Gentlemen, heat 6. And Josiah, you're in there fighting for it. Now you got it. You're in the hot seat, buddy. 2:23.2, the low time so far in the gentleman's 200 breaststroke.
And I need a coach from Patriot Aquatics.
Patriot Aquatics, coach. We need to see you at admin. Patriot Aquatics, admin, coach. And results, 13 and 14, gentlemen, 100 backstroke, results are posted. At the starting blocks now in the scoreboard course, taking ownership of the starting blocks, Mackenzie Brushwood at block number 1, Isabella Severin at block 2, Addison Pasqualaccio at block number 3, Estelle Burgess at 4, Ava Baker at 5, Tessa Skochko at block number 6, Grace Harder at block number 7, and Bridget Ryan at block number 8. In the gentlemen's course, getting ready to go is heat number 7 as well. And our new starting block owners, Jared Lynn owns block number 1. Easton Milholland at block 2. Block 3 belongs to Brian Sanjaya. Block 4, Rio Breaker. Block 5, Alonzo Amora. Block number 6, Charlie Trover. Sawyer McGonigal at block number 7, and Will Acaris at block number 8. And stopping the clock in the ladies' course, scoreboard course, Ella Hansen, 2:33.37. Heat 7, scoreboard course. And gentlemen's course, 2:19, the time to beat now. Gentlemen, heat 7. And it is now Ethan Gagel of Suez Falls in the hot seat with a 2:19 and change in the gentlemen's 200 breaststroke. In the ladies, 2:36.13. No, 2:30.85 according to my notes. Still the low bid. Moira Keenan out of heat number 4 of Sherwood. Still in the hot seat. And at the starting blocks, taking ownership in the scoreboard course, the ladies, Sophia Chen taking ownership of block number 1, Adeline Zarda at block number 2. Julia Melanson at block number 3. Emma Hagenbarth at block 4-5 is Delaney Johnson. Amelia Hanger at 6. Clara Young at 7. Audrey Simmons at block number 8. In the gentlemen's course, let me do this and I'll talk to you. And right now in the gentlemen's course, Jack Norman at block number 1, Brandon Ing at 2, Jack Snyder at 3, Aiden Kim at 4, Hudson Brennan at 5, Jax Miller at 6, Will McAndrews at 7, Abby Bodner at 8. I don't know that we're doing individuals like that. We have a setup sound and sound bites. It'll be exciting. Well, thank you. I know I can play it during. Yeah, thank you. Is that your choice? Awesome. And get it, and get it good. Into the wall. Ladies course, Grace Hardner, 2:32.2. Scoreboard course has to start heat 8. And gentlemen, step down. Gentlemen's course now has the start. Gentlemen, heat 8. And heat number 9 in the gentlemen's course is the deciding heat. Taking ownership of the starting blocks right now. Caspian Cohen at block number 1. Colin Pelischek at block number 2. June Park at block number 3. Ryan Yao at 4. Jackson Puchek at block 5. Dimitri Mikhailov Baker at block number 6. Elvis Gavrilicek at block number 7. And Sam Goddard at block number 8 getting ready to go, taking ownership in the ladies' course, the scoreboard course, heat number 9, taking ownership of the starting blocks. Boyana Chayeka at block number 1. El Rhinesmith at block number 2. Malika Madiman at block 3. Reese Cruz at 4. Audrey Miller at block number 5. Arohi Bhatia at block number 6. Jenna Ryan at 7. And Madison Woodward at block number 8. And it's going to be another almost synchronized finish. And into the wall in the scoreboard course, Chara Young, 2:31.06. Scoreboard course, heat 9. And gentlemen's course, the deciding heat, heat 9. And results. 12 and under ladies, 100 breaststroke. Results are posted. 12 and under ladies, 100 breaststroke. And our next event in the main course, the course where the gentlemen are swimming now, is the 12 and under ladies, 400 individual medley. That is a swimmer's swim. Lillian Rowald at block number 2 for East Mullen Swim Club. Lana Gager at block number 3 for Nation's Capital. Julia Haydes at block 4, Rockville, Montgomery. Eagle Swim, Amelia Lee at block number 5. And Kennedy Kuhn of Verona area getting ready at block number 6. In the scoreboard course, getting ready to go is heat 10. Una Nelson at 1, Natalie Halpin at 2, Haley Sosinski at block number 3, 4 is Esme Shen. Elena Lindley at 5, Emily Wang at 6, Molly Elmquist at 7, and Delaney Chang at block number 8. The low bid in the 13 and 14 ladies 200 breaststroke so far, 230.85 out of heat number 4. Maria Keenan of Shorewood Swim Club has been in the hot seat all along. Our second fastest time, 2:31 by Clara Young. And into the wall on the scoreboard course, getting ready to turn it over to the next heat. Jenna Ryan, 2:28 and change. Heat 10, scoreboard course. And that is going to do it for the gentlemen's 200 breaststroke. Ladies, 12 and under, 400 individual medley. Heat 1. Man, this is an awesome event. That 400 IM. At the starting blocks in the scoreboard course, it's heat number 11 getting ready to go. Taking ownership is Allison Graddick at block number 1. Annabelle Roby at block 2. Jenny Burke takes block number 3. Block 4. Our new owner, Isla Rapkan. Charlotte Running at block number 5. Carolyn Nelson at 6. Leah O'Connell at 7. And Isabella Merrick at block number 8. And bringing it home in the ladies' course, Eleanor Lindley been holding point position until now. I'm not sure what's going on over there in lane number 2. Natalie Halpin. And Halpin takes point. 2:25.40. Now the low bid. Natalie Halpin in the hot seat. Heat 11. And results. Gentlemen, 12 and under, 100 breaststroke. Results are posted. Yep. At the starting blocks in the scoreboard course, Aiken at 6. Summer Springer at block number 7 and Avery Wiltshire at block number 8. And in the main course, that first heat of the 400 IM at the tipping point, the breaststroke at the starting blocks. It's Reagan Robinson, the new owner of block number 2 for Nations Capital. Melanie Chan at block number 3, Long Island. Caitlin Carney at block number 4, Long Island. Abby Smith at block number 5, Long Island. Charlotte Bodner at block number 6 for Swim Atlanta. And Madison Aquatic Club out of Wisconsin, Abby Redding, taking ownership of block number 7 right now. And here we go, that transition from breaststroke to freestyle, expanding the differences between the swimmers right now in that transition. No place else in that race is there a change so dramatic as from breaststroke to freestyle. And bringing it home in the scoreboard course. Into the wall with the long reach. Isla Rapkin of Rise Aquatics stopped the clock 2:16.26, puts her in the hot seat. Ladies, Heat 12, 100-200 breaststroke. And a first challenge in the ladies 400 individual medley. Lillian Roll, 4:57.62 it looks like, or 8.2. Ladies 400 individual medley, Heat 2. And if we could pause with the whistles for just a few moments while we get a start in the 400 IM. Thank you. Now it's time to make some noise. And we do on that breaststroke. The ears are up. It's the only stroke they can really hear you. And Rise, coach for Rise, see admin. Into the wall with the ladies, Yuri Shivko, 220.25. Scoreboard course, the deciding heat, Heat 13. And scoreboard course, Heat 13. Good to go in the scoreboard course. 12 and under gentlemen for the 400 IM. You're next. Taking ownership of the starting blocks. Zachary Runke at block number 3 for M3 Aquatics. Ethan Ann at block number 4 for Long Island Aquatic Club. Long Island Express at block number 5 with Lyndon Zhang. And at the main course, the one closest to the diving well, Alex Ono at block number 1. Kenzie Alex at block 2. Julie Carrick takes block number 3. Elizabeth Goins at block 4. Lane Gandenbrunner at block number 5. Hadley Hugo at 6. 7 is Peyton Elam. Elizabeth Burke at block number 8. And at that tipping point in the 400 IM, again, that transition, breaststroke to freestyle. Into the final 50 in each course. We're going to have synchronized finishes. And the ladies going to get there first, coming under the flags, into the wall in lane number 2, Kira Shive, Nation's Capital, and Shive and into the wall in the 400 IM as well. .400 individual medley, 12 and under ladies, heat 3. Scoreboard course has the start. Gentlemen, 12 and under, 400 IM, heat 1. And results. The gentlemen, 200 breaststroke. Results are posted. Gentlemen, 200 breaststroke. Results are posted.
These coaches get called.
And Coach Lakers Swim Club, Coach Arlington Aquatic Club, Coach Nova of Virginia. You need to see admin swim off. Oh, we like swim offs. They're always exciting. And getting ready at the starting blocks in the scoreboard course, it's heat number 2 of the 12 and under gentlemen for the 400 IM. Teddy Diamantis of Long Island at block number 2. Callum Bass at block number 3 for Swim Fort Lauderdale. Nation's Capital Ryan Chen at 4. Jeremy Mayo of Ole Swimming at 5. Owen Merritt at 6 for Nova of Virginia. Rafe Aldridge at block number 7 for Nova of Virginia. In the main course, the course closest to the diving well, getting ready at the starting blocks now, it's Maddie Scott of Nation's Capital taking ownership of block 1. Block number 2, Peyton Leroy of Swim Atlanta. Soroyce Cash at block number 3 for Long Island. Lyndon Hall at block number 4, Nova of Virginia. Emmy Yamakawa at block number 5, Charles River. Abigail Ferguson at 6, Nova of Virginia. Britton Johnson takes block number 7 for Lincoln Way Swim Club out of Illinois. And block number 8, Nation's capital, Brooklyn Dalton. And into the tipping point breaststroke. It is the tipping point because if you're a butterfly freestyler, backstroker, you got a plan around the breaststroke. And if you're a breaststroker, you got a plan around the breaststroke to handle the other 3 strokes. And this is heat number 3 of the 11 and 12 ladies into the final 50. Gentlemen making that transition from breaststroke to freestyle. Getting ready to set the first challenge in the 11 and 12 and under gentlemen. And into the wall with the 11 and 12 and under ladies. That is Lane Langenbrunner of Fast Falcons. Stopping the clock first, 4:50.06. And that puts her in the hot seat right now. No longer a swimmer. She is the target. Heat 4. 11 and 12 ladies, 12 and under ladies. And our focus now turns to the scoreboard course. Gentlemen, heat 2 of the 400 IM. Our first challenge in the 12 and under gentlemen was posted by Zachary Runke, M3 Aquatics. 4:55.41 puts him in the hot seat right now. And getting ready at the starting blocks, taking ownership of the starting blocks, Harper Grace Johnson in the ladies 12 and under, owning block number 1 right now. She swims for Nova of Virginia. Block number 2 in the main course, Long Island Aquatics, Morgan Wu. At block number 3, it's Hinsdale Swim Club, Avery Young. Yara Sibolina at block number 4 for Nova of Virginia. Evan Kane at block 5, Woodson Y. Slate Koss at block number 6, Long Island. Angie Lang at block number 7 for Mundelein Mustang Swim Club. And at block number 8, El Chania of Long Island Express taking ownership. In the scoreboard course, the gentlemen 12 and under for the 400 IM, our new owners there. Roger Zhu at block number 1 for Long Island. Maverick Swim Club, Colin Gensler at block 2. Sal Mendolia at block number 3 for Long Island. Nation's Capital, Colin Lee at block 4. Nova of Virginia, Edward Laux at block number 5. Carter Bonham at block number 6 for Nova of Virginia. Xander Tan at block number 7, Nova of Virginia. And at block number 8, Rockville, Montgomery, Jacob Gash. And tipping point. We're there in both courses. And here we go in the 12 and under ladies, tipping into freestyle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strokes freestyle for our 2 leaders, while everybody else is still doing breaststroke. That's where I want to be. And making the turn now in the 12 and under gentlemen, the scoreboard course getting into the freestyle. That's Nova of Virginia, Abigail Ferguson in lane number 6 in point position right next to her, though, going into the final 20. That magic distance at the end. You either have it or you don't. In lane number 5, Emi Yamakawa. And into the wall, stopping the clock. Ferguson posts in 4:47.88. Puts her in the hot seat. Twelve and under ladies, the deciding heat. Heat 5. And gentlemen, if you would please step down for a moment. And the scoreboard course is going to take the start. Gentlemen, Heat 3. And my pardon, Heat number 5 of the 12 and under girls is going to swim with finals tonight. It is a timed final event where we swim it once and go from there. At present, the main course, 13 and 14 gentlemen, 200 butterfly have ownership of the starting blocks. In the main course, Isaac Decker at 2, Kevin Saunders at 3, Jacob Faig at block number 4, Mason Wu at 5, Juan Ignacio Salvador at block number 6 getting ready to go. And results. 13 and 14 ladies, 200 breaststroke. Results are posted. Main course, 13-14 gentlemen, 200 butterfly. Heat 1. And I get all excited from time to time and cannot keep my mouth straight. Heat number 2 of the gentleman's butterfly, taking ownership of the starting blocks in the main course. In the scoreboard course, our next heat is heat number 2, or heat number 3 of the gentleman's 400 IM. Roger Zoo at block number 1 for Long Island. Maverick Swim Club at block number 2, Colin Gensler. Sal Mendolia at block number 3, Long Island. Colin Lee at block number 7, Nation's Capital. Edward Locks at block number 5, Nova of Virginia. Carter Bunham at block number 6, Nova of Virginia. Block number 7 is Xander Tan, Nova of Virginia. And block number 8 in the scoreboard course, taking ownership, Jacob Gash of Rockville, Montgomery. And on that 200 butterfly, heat number 2 at the starting blocks, Isaac Ludmere at block number 1, Jacob Buns at 2, Nick McMaster taking block number 3, Jack Rubin at 4, Bennett Bushman at block number 5, Shai Levine at block number 6, Cass Spain Cohen at 7, and Harrison Kenyon at 8. And butterfly, another one of those swimmers swims. Too short to be a distance event, too long to be a sprint. You got to know what you're doing. And the butterfly, the faster you go, the more efficient it becomes. Into the wall, our first challenge, Jacob Fegg, and at 2:10.56. Gentlemen, 13 and 14, 200 fly, heat 2. And into the freestyle in the scoreboard course, bringing it home. 12 and under gentlemen, 400 IM, heat 2, looking for the finish, 50 yards before we're going to hit that. And into the wall we go. Colin Lee posts in at 4:37.35. Now the low bid. I take that back. That's Jack Rubin looking at the wrong scoreboard, I do believe, or am I? And we have one more heat of the 400 IM. That's going to take place tonight in championship finals. Scoreboard course right now. It's heat number 1 of 13 and 14, ladies. Heat number 2 taking ownership of the starting blocks. In the main course, getting ready to go, is heat number 3. Gavin Gress at block number 1. Lucas Stanko at 2. Danny Nadelhoff at block number 3. Evan Andrews at 4. Luke Meehan at block 5. Luke Morin at 6. Yusuf Busakain at block number 7. And Cole Lamberti at block number 8. And the tag in, 2:07.83. Gentlemen, Heat 3, 200 fly. And that 2:07 and change is the time to beat, at least to get a center lane in the 13 and 14 gentlemen right now. At the starting blocks in the 13 and 14 gentlemen's fly, heat number 4 taking ownership, Trent Abbott at block number 1, Isaac Fowler at block 2, Lincoln Anderlich at block number 3, Lucas Wang at 4, Andre Serrano at 5, Logan Phillips at 6, Will Burns at 7, and Will Arcaris at block number 8 getting ready. And that first challenge about to be set in the 13 and 14 ladies at the starting blocks in the scoreboard course. Harper Wolfeck at block number 1, Avery Wiltshire at 2, Ava Bryan takes block number 3, Ember Biedler at 4, Ava Whitley at 5, Olivia Luna at 6, and Nora Noss at 7. And into the wall, the first challenge, 2:21 for Grace Baymar. Scoreboard course, Heat 2. And with that splash, heat number 3 in the scoreboard course taking ownership. Carrie Norman at block number 1. Grace Peterson takes block 2. At block number 3, Emily Wang. Emma Liu at block number 4. Avery Duffy at 5. Alexa Steber at block number 6. Lauren Young at 7. And Lily Liang at 8. And into the wall in the main course there, 2:04.79. Gentlemen, Heat 4. And right now in the hot seat, just getting out of the water in lane number 7, Charles River, Joseph Bosicane. 2:04.79, the time to beat. And Joseph, the swimmer to beat. He's the target now. And getting ready at the starting blocks in the main course, the 13 and 14 gentlemen. Chase Fortunato at block number 1. Ryan Lee takes block number 2. Anderson Wozniak at block 3. Block number 4, that's Daniel Bunge. Parker Wheeler at 5. Jackson Walsh at block number 6. Jack Elliott at 7. And Alex DeMarco at block number 8. And into the wall in the scoreboard course, stopping that clock first, Avery Wiltshire, 2:16.17. Scoreboard course, Heat 3. And with that in the scoreboard course, heat number 4 taking ownership of the starting blocks. Scout Goodwin at block number 1. Kate Markham takes block number 2. New owner at block number 3 is Hadley Reiner. Block 4 belongs to Eleanor Spring. We pause. 13 and 14 gentlemen, heat 5. And in the scoreboard course, continuing to introduce our new owners at the starting block, Cora Chapman at 5, Morgan Bainbridge at block number 6, Emery Erdman at 7, and Haley Herman at block number 8. And the 13 and 14 gentlemen, it's heat number 6, taking ownership of the starting blocks. And that's Michael Meehan at block number 1. Jack Greer takes block 2. Noah Wolf at 3. Block number 4, our new owner is Elliot Leisure. Harvey Trevette at 5. Kyle Kimalewski at block number 6. Kajas Edikavikas at block number 7. And Andrew Jancic at block number 8 getting ready. And bringing it home in the scoreboard course, under the flags, into the wall, and the long reach scoreboard says 2:10:02, Emma Liu. Scoreboard course, heat 4. And right now, the 13-14 gentlemen under the flags and into the finish. And stopping the clock, Daniel Bungie, 1:56:07 in the hot seat. Gentlemen, heat 6. And in the scoreboard course, getting ready, again at the starting blocks, the new owners, Mackenzie Brushwood at block number 1, Milana Lackham at block number 2, Samantha Meluzzo at block number 3, Perkins Smith at 4, Joy Liang at 5, Caroline Downs at block number 6, block number 7, Ainsley Lehman, and block number 8, Grace Kelly Moorhead. In the main course, the 13 and 14 gentlemen, the deciding heat, taking ownership of the starting blocks. Logan Lynn at block number 1. This Sinclair at block number 2, Jax Capin at block number 3, Jaden Side takes block 4. Hudson Lebinsky at 5. Tommy Greer at 6. Kian Lang at 7. And Zachary Bell at block number 8. And scoreboard course, 2:14:4 and change, Kate Markham. Scoreboard course, heat 5. 13 and 14, gentlemen, the deciding heat. And next heat, going to be the next event in the main course. It'll be 12 and under ladies for the 200 medley relay. I do believe we have a break before we get into that. And right now in the scoreboard course, heat number 5 in the tub for the 200 fly, and heat number 6 taking ownership. Zuri Wilson at block number 1, Isabella Severn at block 2, Maya Patterson at 3, Chloe Souchard at block number 4, Abby Raymond at 5, Leah Hawkins at 6, Sky Metzinger at block number 7, and block number 8, Summer Lee. And 2:10, 6:2, the time to beat at least Emma Liu of Rockville, Montgomery out of heat number 3. And making that turn, 50 yards to go in the scoreboard course. And into the wall we go. Jaden Sy of the Lakers Swim Club stopping the clock. 150.28 puts him in the hot seat. Scoreboard course, heat 6. Are we starting now? Relays? No break. Okay. And there is no break, going right into the relays for the 12 and unders. 200 medley relays, Southwest Aquatic in lane number 3, Mundelein Mustangs in 4, Lions Aquatics in 5, and Barracuda Swim Club in lane number 6 getting ready to go in the main course. And it is a time final event. We will swim the deciding heats in finals tonight. Total of 5 heats. We're going to swim 4 and 5 tonight. Heats 1, 2, and 3 this morning. Ladies, 200 medley relay, heat 1. And into the wall with the butterfly. Zuri Wilson, 2:11.64. scoreboard course has the start heat 7. Jaden has got to be one of the most balanced high achievers that I think I've ever seen. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he seems to keep everything in perspective and not get inflated with himself or anything like that. He's just, yeah.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, he is. Awesome. And heat number 2 of the 12 and under ladies 200 medley relay getting ready. Hinsdale at block number 1, Nutrier at 2, Verona at 3, Mundell and Mustang in block number 4, Rise Aquatics at 5, Piranhas at 6, Ozaki at 7, and Low Country Aquatic Club. And the challenge, 2:07.32 by Lions. Twelve and under ladies, heat 2. And getting ready in the scoreboard course, Molly Wadikis at block number 1, Suvi Kidhart at block 2, Eva Hughes at 3, Sarah Young at 4, Lane Jacobs at 5, Mila Fisher at block number 6, Annie Remus at 7, and Bridget Ryan at block number 8. Into the wall we go, Gabby Graham, 2:07.39. Scoreboard course, heat 8. And the deciding heat of the 13 and 14 ladies 200 butterfly getting ready at the starting blocks in the scoreboard course. At the starting block, Sienna Herrera at block number 1. Katie Conklin takes block 2. Stella Tannehill at block number 3. Cam Gardner at 4. Kira Druck at block number 5. Milo Willowitgoda at block number 6, Sienna Foley at 7, and Grace Weeks at block number 8. And into the water now with that second heat of the ladies, heat 3. Relays, are you ready? And into the wall, the challenge, 1:59.42, now the low bid. And that is Rise Aquatics out of Illinois setting the challenge. Twelve and under ladies, heat 3, relays. And into the wall with the butterfly. Stopping the clock. Sarah Young, 2:05.18. Scoreboard course, Heat 9. And results. 13 and 14 boys, 200 butterfly. Results are posted. Yep. And good to go in the scoreboard course, the deciding heat of the 200 butterfly. Next heat, next event in the scoreboard course, 12 and under 200 medley relay. Heat 1 getting ready behind the starting blocks. And it's going to be Mundell and Mustangs in lane number 3 in the scoreboard course. Southwest Aquatics in the scoreboard course in lane 4. Woodson Wine Northern Swimmers in lane number 5 in the scoreboard course getting ready. In the main course getting ready to go. 13-14, gentlemen, for the 400 medley relay coming up next in the main course. Into the wall with the ladies, 158.23, being posted by Nova of Virginia. And we have 2 more heats of the 12 and unders relays. They will swim in finals tonight to represent the event. It is a timed final event. Right now, the gentlemen 13 and 14, Marietta at lane 1, New Trier at lane 2, Machine at lane number 3, lane 4, Swim United, Lake Country at 5, Hinsdale at 6, Piranha Aquatics at 7, and Northern Kentucky Clippers getting ready at 8. Main course. Gentlemen, Heat 1.
It's a swim off at the scoreboard pool after the finish of this event.
And 2:01 and change, Cam Gardner of Peoria. Looks like she's in the hot seat tonight. We'll know when the official results are posted. Right now, scoreboard course, it's relay time. 12 and under, gentlemen. And scoreboard course has to start. Scoreboard course, Heat 1, 12 and under, 200 medley relay. And that was a swim off in the scoreboard course. Getting ready for relays now, I do believe, or do we have another swim off? And it looks like it's relay time. And getting ready in the main course, 13 and 14 gentlemen, heat number 2 of the relays. Ozaki Aquatics in lane number 1, Glenbrook in 2, Academy Bullets in 3, Hinsdale in lane number 4 taking ownership, Machine Aquatics taking ownership in 5, Rise Aquatics in 6, Metro Surge Aquatic Club in 7, and Waukesha Express in lane number 8. And the challenge in that first 400 medley relay, 3:57.55. And that was posted by Lake Country swim team out of Wisconsin. 13 and 14 gentlemen, heat 2. In the scoreboard course, getting ready next, heat number 2. 12 and under gentlemen, Fast Falcons taking ownership of block number 1. Hinsdale at block number 2. Long Island at 3. The Stingrays at block number 4. Block number 5 is Long Island. Block 6, Swim United. And Ozaki Aquatics at block 7. And scoreboard course has the start, heat 2. And good to go with the 12 and under gentlemen, 2:05.51. Southwest Aquatic team out of Wisconsin setting the first challenge. The next event in the scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies, 400 medley relay. Heat 1 behind the timers. And at the starting blocks in the scoreboard course, 13 and 14 ladies, 400 medley relay. Pace Setter Aquatics taking block number 1. Piranha Aquatics at block 2. Ozaki Aquatics at 3. Block number 4, Woodson Y, Northern Swimmers. Block number 5 is Fast Falcons of Ocala. Block 6, Webster Bluefins. Block number 7, Northern Kentucky Clippers. Ladies, 13 and 14, Heat 1. And it looks like we have a recall in the scoreboard course. They cannot see you. You have to almost reach in and grab them to make them stop. And into the wall with the main course. We are done there. We have 2 more heats to the 13 and 14 gentlemen. They will swim those with finals tonight. Man, they are just swimming there like a bulldog with a towel. They are not going to let it go. So are we going to heat? Are we going to heat 2 over there and letting heat 1 rest? I mean, can we ask them? And we had a recall start on heat number 1 of the 13 and 14 ladies. We may be running heat number 2. We'll know in just a few moments when our referees let us know. Lincoln Way is in heat number 2 at block number 1. Stingrays at block 2. Northern Kentucky will be at block number 3. Swim RVA at 4. Metro Surge at block number 5. Rise Aquatics at 6. Arlington at 7. And Velocity at 8. And I think it's still under discussion as to what we are doing. I'm with you. Oh, gotcha. Duh. Game Bramage. And results. 13 and 14 ladies. 200 butterfly. The results are posted. Sarah Young going to be our chief agitator. Cam Gardner in the hot seat tonight. I didn't realize just how much of a crutch that has become for me. I don't know why, but the computer just shut down and restarted earlier. I didn't touch it. I was standing here and just watched it go bloop. And here we go with heat number 2. Did they say what their plans are over the radio as to what they're doing? What are they doing down there? Did they say over the radio what their plans are? Well, heat number 1 had a bad start. They tried to recall it. I think this is heat 2 in the water, but I'm not sure. After heat 4, good. Okay, thank you. And heat number 1 is going to swim after heat number 4. This is heat number 2 in the tub. Heats 5 and 6 will swim in championship final rounds tonight to represent the event. It is a timed final event. As to the 400 individual medley is a timed final event. Yep. And heat number 3 is going to be next up at the starting blocks. Heat 3. That's the pattern I had last night that I was telling you about, the one that's up on the scoreboard right now.
There you go.
Thank you. And getting ready at the starting blocks. Long Island is going to take lane 1 next. Lions Aquatics at 2. Charles River at 3. Hinsdale at block number 4. St. Andrews at block 5. New Trier at 6. Swim United at 7. And Capital Area Aquatic out of Phoenix, Illinois at block number 8. And our first challenge, Rise Aquatics, 3:44.29 at the split. And bringing it into the wall, Rise Aquatics, 4:14.20. Heat 3, 13 and 14 400 medley relay. And heat number 4 will be next. Getting ready behind the timers. And into the freestyle heat number 4, getting ready at the starting block, Swim RVA at block number 1, Monocacy Aquatic Club at block number 2, Machine Aquatics at 3, Arlington at 4, Academy Bullets taking block number 5, Azaki at block 6, Swim Atlanta at 7, and Machine Aquatics at block number 8. And into the wall we go, St. Andrews in point position at that last exchange. And here he goes, setting a new challenge for 11.70, Charles River. Heat number 4. And coming up next, it's heat number 1. Getting ready behind the timers. And getting ready next at the starting blocks, it's heat number 1. Pace Setter Aquatics at block number 1. Piranhas at block 2. Ozaki at block number 3. Woodson Y at block number 4. Fast Falcons at block 5. Webster Bluefins at block number 6. And Northern Kentucky Clippers at block number 7. And 4:02.63 now the challenge posted by Academy Bullets. And restaging heat number 1. (13 and 14 ladies, 400 relay, heat 1. And here we go, rolling it over into the freestyle. And boom, there it is, 4:21.23, posted by Ozaki Aquatics. And that is going to do it for this morning's session. Thank you, timers, referees, officials, all our volunteers. We are going to make it a great evening this evening and a great afternoon.